Hey everyone, my name is Jake, and this is my MAE 52 project. So for my project, I decided to do a skateboard because skateboarding is always something that I've been into. It's always been a hobby of mine, and I decided that would be a great thing to do because the skateboard itself has a lot of unique curves and edges and figures. And at first, it might not seem like a skateboard is the most complex part, but the more you look into it, the more you see that the more intricate curves that it has here that might not be as apparent at first. Alright, so here is an exploded view of my whole assembly here. As you can see, the deck is one part here, and most of the parts are comprised from the truck and the wheels. So here's the base plate of the truck, the main kingpin, the big bolt. Here are the washers, the bushing, the main hanger, the axles, and here are the wheels and bearings. So the deck was the first part that I started on with my project, and it was actually one of the most difficult parts to do because of the fact that there are multiple curves on a single plane. So as you can see here, this is a tangent curve here, but on the two ends here, the nose and the tail, there's also a curve going along this way here. So at first it was difficult for me to incorporate both those curves on a single plane, and it involved me using a sweep pattern along here along with the loft along this direction. So this is the hanger of the truck and the main piece of the truck, and this was by far the most difficult thing apart for me to do in this project. It was mostly because of the fact of the fact that there's so much detail of this part here, and I tried to making it come to be as realistic as possible, and it involved me using so many different planes and extruding a Boston base on so many different planes. As you can see, there's so many different curves here and angles and chamfers and fillets, and I had about 30 individual features for this part alone. So for my simulation, I decided to do it on the deck part here. I tried making it realistic, so as if this part is fixed here and someone's pushing down here as if doing a trick or something. And the material of my deck here was made out of maple wood, which isn't the strongest thing, but as you can see here, there was no significant yielding and the stresses anywhere. There was some more yield here, but there was nothing significant. And displacement was actually fairly large at this part here, but considering that the fact that when you normally push down a skateboard, it will hit the ground instead of just the board bending itself. So which makes sense in the end. Alright guys, thanks again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my project as well. Thank you.